Hello everybody, welcome to another how-to tutorial. Let me just lower the volume down because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. And it's good that you can hear me for this one specifically. Today I'm gonna show you how to create complex transitions. Now transitions in RPG Maker can be very simple, just like this. Let's create another map real fast. Just gonna go at map 002. Draw something on it, maybe draw some water just to make it look nice. Let's do this a little bit faster though. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna create another map where I can just copy this map and paste it, and the only thing we're gonna do differently is we're just gonna make this a deserted area, just so we can see clearly the difference between the two maps. And let's go ahead and demonstrate what simple transitions are, just for somebody that doesn't know, just in case. We're gonna pick a random graphic here, just let's see, just a flame. Apply. Okay. So what this flame is gonna do is it's gonna have priority as same as character, and it's gonna have trigger on player touch. And on that trigger, it's gonna transfer us to map 002 right over here. Apply. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna copy this trigger and paste it into map 002 right around here, edit it, and set a transition to map 001 right over here. Alright, so now if we hit play, sorry about the full screen, I can go over here and it's gonna transition me to this place, and if I go back, it's gonna transition me back to this place. So this is a basic simple transition. But what do you do if you want one event to transition to different places based on, let's say, some kind of triggers? I recently showed you guys how to make a morale system. Let's say you have a morale system and you want if the player is good to be transitioned to this island, if the player is bad to be transitioned to this island. So let's set up this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the event and we're gonna check for a variable here. And it's not gonna be health pot resource, it's gonna be morale. I have this set up from previous how-to tutorial, but it's really easy to set up. I can just hit here, call this morale 2, just so you guys know how to set up a variable, which is very easy. It needs to be 10 or above. Okay, we're gonna hit apply, and if morale is 10 or above, we're gonna transfer the player to the green area. It's gonna go over here. Okay, apply. So we now need a new event page, and this is gonna be just in case the morale isn't over 0. Now you can set that number to anything you like. It can be 0, it can be 2000, depending on what specifically you're trying to do for the game. I'm trying to find the specific flame that we used before. Where did it disappear? There it is. And we're gonna say here, the way you set up, like if morale is below 0, is just like you don't need to set up anything. The only thing I need to do here is I made a mistake. I need to copy this page and paste it and make it come after this page, because our RPG Maker reads pages in this order: 2, 1. If there was a third page, it would have been 3, 2, 1. And what this page is gonna do is gonna check if if morale is above 0, and in that case, it's gonna transfer the player to the green area. Alright, and what this is gonna do is, in case this page doesn't activate, in case the morale isn't above 0 or 0, it's gonna transfer the player. Obviously, if it's not above 0, it's negative morale, so it's gonna transfer the player to the desert. Alright, Pretty simple. There, touch, apply. So let's copy this over to map 3 so we can get back. Actually, not this, I'm sorry, this is a little bit more complicated than this. We need this one. There we go. Now we have transitions. Perfect. Let's test this out. So now we have morale 0, so this flame is still gonna transfer us to the green area. Yep. But what happens if we set up an event, just a random event, for testing purposes? New event. Let's give it some kind of graphic. Doesn't really matter what it is. We're gonna have a red flame here, and every time we touch this event with the player, just a second, we're gonna control a variable, and you already know which variable we are gonna control. It's gonna be morale 2, and we're gonna sub, let's say, 10 points from it. Alright, perfect. Now I'm just gonna need to see if this is set up to morale 2. Okay. So let's play. Check again if we go to the green one. Yes, we go to the green one. Let's decrease our morale by 10 by clicking this. Let's click it again by 20. And now, as you can see, we go to a different territory. This is basically a more complex transition. You can base it on set anything, on a switch, on a variable. You can make that variable your morale. You can make that switch just whether a player has completed a quest or something, just like whatever you decide for your game. But yeah, this is a very complex transition that happens from a single event and leads to multiple places. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.